That's it, we're out of there. Folks, it's Friday afternoon. That's it, Friday afternoon, we're out of work, weekend ahead of us. And I'm going home down the country roads because I've had enough of the A5. It's been a bit of a mare this week. Nice. So the plan for this weekend, I'm going to go home today, I'm going to relax in a gentlemanly fashion, perhaps have a beer. And then hopefully tomorrow what I want to do is get in the shed and hopefully do a bit more to the quad, may even finish it. I've got to put the bodywork on, put a new fuel pipe on it because I'm not happy, the old one's gone hard so it leaks. It's the only hard thing in my shed. But we'll do that. I want to try and run Spurt up, run him up to temp. Fucking stupid what? Some fucking what taxi pulled straight across me, you fucking fuck me, it's probably on his brother's licence. Oh, I fucking hate them. Driving standards in this country. I indicate everywhere. I like to think I drive properly because that's how I've been taught. But some of these cunts that drive around these days, and I will use that word, nobody's got any pride in the driving anymore. And it really grinds my gears because I can remember when our local a lot of police forces did this, but I can remember when I sort of first started driving, our local police forces, if they were following you and you were driving well, they used to stop and reward you. They used to get a little sticker and all that lot. They should bring that back because no fucker will be getting one. So anyway, rant over. So yes, that's my plans for the weekend, is to get in the shed hopefully, at least one of the days. I might go on a little jolly another one. Tits Mackenzie isn't with me this weekend. She's doing something else. She's at Alton Towers. Oh, come on, Mr. Peristy, because I want to turn in here of street. There we go, lovely. So yes, so that's the plan. So the next time you see me, I will hopefully either be in the brick shed, because that needs tidying up. I've got so many delivery boxes and stuff like that from over the Christmas period that you know, we couldn't get in the bin or anything like that. I must have 10 to 20 boxes in my bedroom, and I've probably got the same again, or slightly less in the shed, but they're all over the place. So yeah, I want to try and start getting rid of them. Because we only had one collection over Christmas, it's sort of, you had to keep hold of your shit for a week. So that's the plan. So yes, hopefully the next time you see me on the end of this talky bit, we'll be in the shed on a doughy bit. Yes. Say goodbye, James. Goodbye, James.
Day 2.
Laid plans of mice and men. It's now the weekend, Saturday, and I've actually accomplished piss all. Although I have fitted 2 radios to 2 different cars. I've took the original Nissan radio out of Mumsy's car because we've lost. When we had the battery changed, we lost. Jim, will you start again now, will you? We had to put a code in it, and there's usually a sticker on the back with the serial number and all that lot. Somebody has removed it, so we now have absolutely no code, and pretty much piss all over getting one. So that came out. I've took the original JVC or whatever it was radio out with Mercedes. I liked it. It's all Bluetooth. You can put your phone through it and all that lot. But one thing I did dislike about it is it didn't have a knob for the radio. So I just took a punt on a cheap eBay one. It was £7.50 for a brand new Bluetooth radio. So I thought, well, I'll fit that. What have I lost? £7.50. Don't like it. Stick the other one back in. But it's actually brilliant because it's got a knob to adjust the radio. Now the radio in the SLK sits down by your thigh. It's quite low. When you're driving along at night or anything like that and you want to change the volume, mute it, whatever, you have to take your eyes off the road because it's just it's a button. There's no knobs or anything like that. So this one's actually got a volume knob where you can mute it and stuff. So I like that a lot better so far, because I like twiddling my knob in the dark. So anyway, so that's the two main things I've done today. I need to have a tidy up. We're getting the winter slump shit gathering, basically. So what I need is a good weekend tidying up. Other news from the other shed. So I'm just warming Spur up just to give him a run, really. Because he's not been started for a week or two. I have kept the battery charged, but basically I've just dunked a load of Red X in it, freshened the fuel up a little bit, and I'm just running that through so the carb bowls will have Red X in them as well. It pretty much come off choke straight away, but he ain't up to temp yet. And I've just noticed I've got a tail light bulb out. Look, there's one there, not one there. I don't know whether the brake worked. Oh yeah. So it's just the running light filament that's gone. Ideally I want to put a front disc and a rear tyre on Olive, so that's going to have to wait till the pennies are there, but that's not big jobs. Big jobs. Let's turn Spurt off now. We've had a little go. Ooh, we've got to turn the side lights off. News on Felice. I've been keeping an eagle eye on the parts pages and shit like that, and basically you cannot get generic barrels, heads or anything for this engine. Any other Suzuki air-cooled or any other Honda air-cooled you care to mention? Obviously C90 being a brilliant example. You can throw a brick and hit spares with this. You can't, but I've kept an eye on the spares, and the price of the barrel has come down. Oh my god, here he is. Can you hear him? Look, Captain Footwit, Uncle Barnyard.
Good night.
Good night, Barnyard. Thank you for my cock.
Yes.
yes.
Like it's cold out here.
Yeah, I won't be staying out here much longer. Yes, he just dropped us some chicken round, so I'm going to have a nice chicken mayo sandwich. But yes, the price of the barrel has come down. So I might bite the bullet at some point. If I start getting parts, I will get it fixed. The big expense is still going to be the head, because I don't know whether the head comes with the valve guides and stuff. Obviously, I need valves, unless I can repair the old original valves. Now before, when it broke down first time round, when I accidentally over revved it considerably, it bent a valve. It bent the exhaust valve. I've just seen some tricks to straighten that up, and I'm going to give it a go because it's going to cost me nothing to do basically, but it can only be done with the new head, because the old head is fucked. So if I go ahead, pull the trigger on the new head, basically you can put the valve in with the brand new valve guide, and you can basically tap it back square gently. You know, you just tap on the high point and you will seat it enough for it to work. So I might give that a go, because I have got two valves. Oh, hang on. I had farts that could have choked Shrek yesterday. I really wanted like a bacon omelette, a bit of cheesy bacon omelette for my breakfast, and I got up and there were no fucking eggs, and there was no fucking bread, and all this lot, because I appear to be the only one that knows where a shop is. Anyway, bitch over. So yeah, so plans are in the offing. Obviously we're going to need piston, stuff like that. I think in the long run, though, if I'm going to do that, due diligence would be, because it's smashed a hole in the top of the piston, due diligence, oh god, I nearly said that right first time, would be drop the engine, split the cases, so we can see if there's any fragments of metal in there. It would be a good idea. It's a lot more work than I was hoping to do, but I think it might be a good thing to do. I have seen an engine for sale, but it's got a failed oil pump, so it's no good. Funnily enough, it had remarkably similar mileage, about 26,000. So whether these just go fucking pop at 26,000, we don't know. Third option, still a pit bike engine, because I can have brackets made up and shit like that. So I don't know. But yeah, the quad, I was hoping to get in here and work on the quad today, but other things happened. But yeah, basically all I've got to do now is repair a fuel pipe, put the bodywork on, try and repair this heel plate, because I touched it and it broke like a dime bar, so I can probably staple that on or glue it on or whatever. But other than that, that's pretty much done. So not a lot of work, it's just that I'm an idle bastard. So yeah, so that's fleet news. I'm now going to turn the fuel off. There we go, because we don't want any more in the carbs. At least the fuel in the carbs now has a bit of Red X in it, and that does help stop this ethanol fuel from doing nasty shit. What I might do, because obviously the Aprilia they're both still in MOT and insured and all that lot. In fact, I've just had the renewal quote for the Aprilia and it's not gone up, so yeah, happy days. And it's well worth the quote, to be honest. So yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I could, in theory, tax it tomorrow and use it, but there is absolutely no fuel in that. The battery's going to be dead because I haven't charged it up, and these do like a fully charged battery. So yeah, stuff to do, but it's all like being asked to do it because it's cold in here. I can heat the shed, but as you can see, there's still detritus outside. I've still got a bunch of twiggage there and branchage there, and all on top of my bike trailer there's still half the tree. And ideally, the sensible job would be clear all this front, because it was a hawthorn. I need to get rid of all the thorns because they're hard enough to go in a tyre. And knowing my luck, I'll push a bike out and there'll be a thorn in it and it will give me a puncture. So yes, so that is state of play as of today. Penis.